Aloha, this is lesson 333 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. Forgiveness ends the dream of conflict here. Conflict must be resolved. It cannot be evaded, set aside, denied, disguised, seen somewhere else, called by another name, or hidden by deceit of any kind if it would be escaped. It must be seen exactly as it is, where it is thought to be, in the reality which has been given it, and with the purpose that the mind accorded it. For only then are its defenses lifted, and the truth can shine upon it as it disappears. Father, forgiveness is the light you chose to shine away all conflict and all doubt, and light the way for our return to you. No light but this can end our evil dream. No light but this can save the world. For this alone will never fail in anything, being your gift to your beloved Son. And that concludes the text. Forgiveness ends the dream of conflict here. So all conflict is inner conflict. So this is an opportunity, an invitation to meet inner conflict with honesty. It can only be dissolved in the light of truth. Conflict can only be dissolved in the light of truth. And it has to be faced, not avoided. Okay? The lesson begins with this clarity. Conflict must be resolved. It cannot be evaded. So basically, spiritual bypassing, calling conflict by softer names, or projecting it like someone else has the conflict, only maintains the illusion for you. To be free, you got to see the conflict precisely where it is in your mind. Once it's not disguised and you're just looking at it, forgiveness is going to shine that stuff away. This has to be seen as it is. It says exactly as it is. So, A Course in Miracles defines conflict as this clash between two irreconcilable beliefs. That you're the Son of God, and also you're a self apart from God, right? So that's how it is. The ego hides this war beneath worldly situations, relationships, politics, self-criticism, but it's always the same mistaken identity. So forgiveness isn't about denying that there's an appearance of conflict. It just sees right through it, recognizing that it's only a dream. It doesn't need to be defended. So you're not asked to solve conflict, but bring it to the light. So this is not analyzing conflict. It's actually bringing it to the light. Analysis just reinforces the ego's story, makes division seem true. Light reveals there's never really a problem. There's nothing to fix. That's what forgiveness is. It's perception corrected, fear released, peace restored to your mind. So there's two ways of experiencing. It's experiencing a false dream or experiencing awakening. It says, no light but this can end our evil dream. The word used is evil. This is symbolic, referring to the dream's inversion of the truth.
When I read that sentence, a conflict must be resolved.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a fire. I have to stand in a fire that makes me realize. And when I'm at that split, I made up that story of separation, of me and separation. And to let it go would be, that's for some reason it feels like a hard thing to do, but that we try to, we rather deny it, we rather hide it, but it's asking us to stand in that, knowing we made that choice, we created this false self, and step out of it. No attachment.
Yes, being released from the evil symbolically, these inversions of the truth that the false self is made of. It's made of this idea of mortality.
Yeah, fear, guilt, and shame.
So forgiveness is what awakens you within the dream.
Yeah.
Turning what used to be looked on as a nightmare, circumstances and experiences and things that used to be looked at as a nightmare, as a gentle experience that always leads you home. This is the thing about seeing all of your experiences as a gift. They're gently leading back home for you. Then there's the certainty of the gift that's ours, the light of forgiveness. It says, will never fail in anything. Anything. It is the one unfailing tool of awakening. This kind of forgiveness, true forgiveness, comes from God. Every time a grievance is forgiven, it's restoring another piece of the mind to wholeness, ending inner division. See, because it's just this choice for peace that overlooks all fearful things. Those don't even matter anymore when you make a choice for peace. Bringing all of our conflict into the light and letting forgiveness end the pain right there. So, simple practice for today. Begin the day. See notice if any tension or resistance is there first thing in the morning. Just a couple minutes. Ask for forgiveness to shine there. Imagine light pouring into that. If it's a thought or if it's an area in your apparent body, imagine light pouring into it. That's a nice way to visualize. So the thought again for the day is forgiveness ends the dream of conflict here. So even, I mentioned the body, even any kind of pain, apparent pain in the body, that's also just fear. So we're using forgiveness for everything. There's nothing that it cannot do. That's another lesson. There's nothing forgiveness cannot do. So whenever you feel irritated or scared or you just feel, discontent in any kind of way, notice there's some conflict in your mind and you want to see where it is and let it go. Take a breath. Make a practice of doing that. Is being released. Your energy is meant to be joyful all the time. If it's less than that, you're believing something that isn't true and you want to see that. And, at the end of the day, just recall most challenging moment or moments and see it as an opportunity, whether you fulfilled that opportunity earlier in the day or you can do it now. Bring any sense of conflict to the altar, to the light of forgiveness. Notice that was healed. It was healed. There's nothing that's unhealed. It's not your effort, but your willingness to see it as healed. So conflict is never out there. It's always inner conflict. It's in the dream of separation. And it ends when the mind brings that to light. Okay, forgiveness, as you know, it's not a passive thing. It's radiant. It's beautiful, radiant act. It's of seeing the truth rather than seeing illusion. That's a decision you're making. When you bring conflict into the light, it just simply disappears. When you withhold forgiveness, that's where it seems to stay. And every moment of forgiveness collapses time. The veil gets thinner. Things get gentler, things get quieter for you until there's only peace.
I like the definition of forgiveness as if it never happened.
Right.
The separation never happened.
The separation never happened. That's right. But you have to see what this is talking about too. It cannot be hidden by deceit. You got to see exactly as it is, where it's thought to be, and the reality that you've given it. And then forgive it. So, have fun with this one. Twice today, AM and PM, and every hour, and whenever it serves. Forgiveness ends the dream of conflict here. Have a beautiful remembrance. I love you.